Hello everyone, let's continue.
Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past, has been completely remade for Nintendo 3DS. It's essentially a brand new game. The world has been rebuilt.
I never played Dragon Quest.
New 3D models, and the story has been completely retranslated. You play as Oster, the young son of a famous fisherman.
Link-looking wannabe!
And trust me, he's gonna get it. He sets off on an adventure with the mischievous Prince Kiefer and a clever, headstrong girl named Maribel. Using a fragment detector, the trio search the world for fragments of stone tablets. After putting the tablets together again, they warp to the past in order to save the present. Along the way,
oh
they'll
my
classic
god!
combat and gain access to more than 30 classes with powerful abilities.
Just take everything from Zelda, why don't you?
And the pedigree of the Dragon Quest series, this is pure RPG goodness.
I'm probably just being too harsh.
Dragon Quest VII, Fragments of the Forgotten Past, launches on Nintendo 3DS later this year. In Japan, there's a game known as Monster Hunter Cross, the latest game in the Monster Hunter series. And now it's coming west as Monster Hunter Generations. With a new style system and hunter art,
I just got Ultimate. I just got 4.
To come in this debut trailer.
Why? It hasn't... I don't think it's even been a year since Monster Hunter 4 came out. Okay, some of this stuff looks cool, but I don't think I'm going to get it anytime soon. It looks really nice, though. It looks better.
We'll have more to say about the game in the future, but for now, a quick shout-out. Anyone who plays Monster Hunter Generations on a Nintendo 3DS with Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate save data present on it will receive bonus content in the new game. As a special promotion, Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate is being offered at a special price of $19.99 in Nintendo eShop for 48 hours, starting today at 3 p.m. Pacific Time.
What bonus content?
A great reason to get hyped for the next one.
I'm not hyped because you're not telling us.
Happy to announce that Monster Hunter Generations will feature a special collaboration armor set based on Marth from the Fire Emblem series. To see the full-length trailer of this collaboration,
it's not as good as Link.
To twitter.com/monsterhunter.
Now, if that was Chrom, then that would make sense and look cool.
Summer 2016. At E3, there was one game we introduced that left fans with some questions. Today, Kensuke Tanabe, the producer of the Metroid Prime series, is here to help you understand how Metroid Prime Federation Force will become an integral part of the Metroid Prime universe.
Tell me.
Tanabe-san?
Let's see.
Hello everyone, I'm Kensuke Tanabe. I started from the GameCube version.
You
so it's been about
better...
15 years
You better,
producer of the Metroid Prime series.
You better prove it to me that this game will not be garbage. Because I love Metroid.
Being a new
Come on.
a series we deeply love. As a development team, we approached it with great passion and effort. Development on this game
These Buzz Lightyear wannabes.
We started with the idea of developing a new online multiplayer-focused Metroid Prime title for a handheld system. Early experiments began in collaboration with our reliable partners at Next Level Games, who I had worked with on Mario Strikers for GameCube and on Punch-Out for Wii.
Those are good games.
We kicked off official development with them, but at that point, we were working on the Nintendo DSi. And with the DSi, it became clear that we wouldn't be able to achieve the type of performance fans would expect. When we saw the new Nintendo 3DS a few years later, for one thing, we knew that the Nintendo 3DS would address our performance issues. And we were also excited about the expanded control options provided by the C-Stick. At that point, we decided to restart the project. We wanted to use this new game to tell the story of the battle between the Galactic Federation and the Space Pirates. I had always imagined battles between these two within the universe, but we had never really explored that in the previous games.
Yes, because Samus is better than the Federation.
So I was ready and excited to try. But, given the focus on the Galactic Federation and Space Pirate battle, while Samus would appear in the story, it meant that she couldn't be the main player character this time. So, using the
Playable
Galactic
character at
Federation
least?
as the main
Come
character
on.
was the natural course of action for this game. Another theme we wanted to add to the game system was the idea, like an RPG, of players having the ability to choose their own distinct roles in the game, like a healer, a warrior, a mage, and so on. You receive certain types of sub-weapons from the Federation in each mission, and players must divide them among themselves based on a weight limit before taking them on a mission.
It's
So, for
an
example,
interesting
you carry a
concept
lot of
and
prepared
neat
capital,
idea, but
then that player becomes a sort of healer in the game. And if you take on all the missiles, then you become a warrior.
it's just...
I would love to explain more about that aspect.
No, I'll talk about all this later in another video.
Or why we created Blast Ball, and so on. But let's save that for another time. What I can say for sure is that Metroid Prime Federation Force is a game that absolutely belongs in the Metroid universe. That, I promise. Please take a look.
You're making
Samus
huge
Aran's solitary
claims.
War of the Space Pirates terminated their phase-on experiments on Metroids. But the galaxy is not at peace, recognizing a need
Is
to
it
combat
ever?
the space pirate menace.
Is it ever at
The
peace?
Federation launched Project Golem, a top-secret program to develop mechanized battle armor based on the technology in Samus Aran's power suit. The most elite members of the Galactic Marines were chosen and put through intense training to form what would become the Federation Force. Their first mission is to survey the three-planet Bermuda system and reclaim an abandoned Federation outpost on the resource-rich planet Excelsior, which was devastated by a meteor crash 20 years ago, plunging it into an ice age. On Excelsior, all that stood in the way were mere ice hoppers. But then the team came face to face with a well-known threat they weren't expecting: space pirates. Now the only way to survive is to work as a team, to master their mechs, and to take down the space pirates against all odds. The mission isn't over yet.
They're trying so hard to make us want to play it. Like, I'll probably get and play it because, like, you know, I'm not going to base it on
Stay
trailers,
tuned for
but
more information on this next chapter
if
in
this
the
is
Metroid
all we're
Prime
getting on
We'll also
Metroid,
be
this is
hosting several
sad.
hands-on opportunities, starting with WonderCon in late March, so I hope you'll try the game out for yourself. Metroid Prime Federation Force releases on Nintendo 3DS systems late spring 2016. Next, I'd like to announce a game that combines some great selections from some great games. Rhythm Heaven on Nintendo DS, Rhythm Heaven Fever on Wii, and more.
Rhythm, yay.
Megamix, which will be coming to North America this year. Rhythm Heaven Megamix on Nintendo 3DS offers more than 100 rhythm games, 70 of which have been carefully selected from previous titles in the series, including the original Game Boy Advance game, which was never released in North America. There are also 30 brand new
The
rhythm games.
hell?
Play a classic or tap into a new one when Rhythm Heaven Megamix launches later this year. Now, let's take a look at one last game.
I was more disturbed
A lot
than
of my
anything.
coworkers tickled pink. Kirby
What?
is headed back to the Nintendo
Kirby!
3DS family of systems. This time, invaders have mechanized Dreamland. To To restore his home to its original form, Kirby must rise up. At first, the game may look familiar. The Pink Puff will travel through stages by jumping back and forth between the foreground and background, while using more than 25 copy abilities. Of
Super
course,
Deluxe.
there will be new copy abilities.
Huh.
But here's the kicker. In this game, Kirby will use his new enemy's tech against them.
Mega Man this shit.
His Robobot armor is extremely strong.
Holy
to the point where
crap.
it can actually destroy obstacles that stand in Kirby's
It's
way.
Mega Man.
Taking a
It's
page
Mega
from
Man
Kirby's
X
itself,
stuff.
the Robobot
Oh.
armor can copy enemy abilities
Okay, that
and
this
power
looks
a
actually
lot of
really
modes
cool.
called modes. The Robobot armor can use more than 10 modes. No matter
Kirby gets
what,
a fucking
Kirby's
mech
Robobot
suit.
armor will deliver 2 types of action for twice the fun. There's also a separate mode included in this game called Team Kirby Clash. It lets up to 4 players join forces to battle against powerful bosses. You'll select one of 4 roles and participate in a co-op quest to defeat a boss.
They're all about whole
Supporting your team by
RPG
utilizing
related
each
stuff right
role's
now.
abilities
A lot of their
is
games are
victory.
like that.
While you
It's
play,
weird.
you'll find tablets, and if you collect them all, your team can activate a powerful team meteor to inflict major damage. For the first time in
RPG Kirby.
and as you level up, your abilities will grow more powerful.
Ugh.
That way, you can take on more difficult quests. Team Kirby Clash is available for download play as well, so you can play with friends who don't have the game yet, or you can play alone with sidekicks. In addition, this title is compatible with Amiibo. Tap them to give
Like
Kirby
everything
copy
else.
abilities in the game. Some Amiibo will even give you character-specific abilities. For instance, tapping the Mario Amiibo will give you the fire ability,
Link, sword, duh.
and tapping the Link Amiibo...
Yep. Called it. Called it.
In fact, if you tap any Amiibo, something is sure to happen. So try it out.
Oh,
sometime.
Smash Bros. Kirby, neat.
Alongside Kirby Planet Robobot on June 10th, we're launching a new line of Kirby series Amiibo, including Kirby, of course, Meta Knight, King Dedede, and the irreplaceable Waddle Dee. When you tap any of these Kirby series Amiibo, Kirby will receive a copy ability, but he'll also get a costume unique to each figure.
Only
Not to
Kirby.
mention, a Kirby figure grants him a power you can only get in this game with Amiibo, the UFO ability. Who knew Kirby was such a tech guru?
What was?
Kirby Planet Robobot will
What's so
mechanize your
long of
game's
just
world
keeping
on
like
June
the
10th.
current
Thanks for tuning into this
amiibos
Nintendo Direct.
that you already have released? It's just shipping out more.
See you next time.
Like, why? Just make the Smash amiibos be compatible to everything. Well, that's it. I'll talk to you guys later.